Hey y'all, welcome back to Misguided Intuition, where I could tell you better than I could tell me. I hope everybody is doing well. Uh, what's new? I enrolled in a little diploma course for what the heck was it called? I just enrolled to Spiritual Life Coach diploma course, something like that. There's this website called Center of Excellence, and I can't speak for or against like the accreditation. Is that the word I'm looking for? Yeah, we're stumbling over words already. But I've taken a few little courses through them before, and they're not terribly expensive. Like, there's a conversion rate because they're in the UK. So if you convert it, a lot of their courses are listed right around 150 bucks. But if you follow them on Facebook, a lot of times there's links to, like, if you join, like, enroll through the course through that link or whatever, you can get it for around 30 bucks. And then they do send out like emails with codes for discounted rates for the courses, or they had like a thing going on not too long ago to win an iPad, which I didn't enter because I am an Android girl. So there's that. But in any event, this is not sponsored, by the way. But I could drop the link in the description box for, yeah, I'll drop the link in there under this reading since I brought it up. But I just thought it would be an interesting course to take. Like, not only might I learn something helpful for myself, but maybe I could learn something helpful for, you know, to help me improve, you know, for this, for reading on the channel, or for other people that I decide to help along the way, you know. In any event, it's continued learning. I don't do good in a classroom setting. Like, I tried the college thing, and, you know, they don't really have degrees at the community college for things that I would be interested in paying for. And then on top of that, you know, my spouse, the gatekeeper, was like, I want you to get education, I'll help you pay for it, blah blah blah. And then was like wanting me to take 2 courses at a time on a payment plan. And I was like, you realize it's going to take me 5 years to get a 2-year degree, right? So that's really not an excellent plan. And then, you know, for something that I'm not particularly interested in either. If you're not passionate about it, like, what are the odds you're going to stick with it you know, in the long run? So I found this little site. Like, I like to take courses on Udemy, and if you're familiar with them, you know that they often run sales. Some courses never go on sale. I think that's up to the creator or the instructor if they want their course to be able to go on sale or not. And some of them go on them sale, so you can get like a $200 course for 20 bucks or less, you know. And I'm not going to say it's hit or miss, but I recently signed up for one. I got it while it was on sale, and the instructor is very, very nice and well spoken, and the way he laid it out was very nice. My problem with it is it was a tarot one, and I was trying to expand on my tarot knowledge and improve my skills as a reader. And he walks through and then he builds, like, he starts with the Fool, and then the next one he's like, okay, we went from the Fool to the Magician, then we go from the Fool to the Magician to the High Priestess, and he builds on it. But my problem that I'm having with it, and I have to finish the course to see if this changes. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to shake that. Holy crap. My problem that I'm having is that by the end of the card description, almost every card sounds about the same. And it kind of threw me off a little bit. And I know everybody reads their own way, so there's that. I'm not, you know, trying to talk down on this or anything, but because he did a nice job putting it all together. But Maybe it just wasn't the one for me. Maybe it's not one that connects with me. So there's that. But anyway, that's what's new with me. And yeah, I think that's it. So today we're gonna throw with the Neoteric Feminine Tarot and clarify with this Classic Tarot. It's a black and white Rider-Waite based tarot with descriptions on them. I haven't selected an oracle deck for the last message, but we'll get there when we get there. So let's see what we need to hear today. As always, these are timeless, not sign specific. It's for whoever needs it whenever you come across it. If it doesn't resonate, wow. Check the other people in your life and see if maybe it's aligning with something that's going on with someone else that you know. Maybe you're pulling off of their energy. If it doesn't resonate even that way, then it's just not your reading, and I would encourage you to go maybe try another channel to get a message for that day. So there's a lot of amazing readers here on YouTube. All right, what do we got? What does the collective need to hear today? Right out the gate. Six of Swords, the Lovers. Uh-oh. The Three of Swords. This is not a promising way to start a reading, y'all. Can we get one more, please? The Devil. We've got the Two of Wands at the bottom, the Nine of Swords at the top, the Death card in the middle of the deck. I hate relationship readings, y'all. But this is how it reads. This is how it reads. It goes one of two ways. You are leaving a relationship that really hurt you bad, and there was a lot of toxicity in it. It's got you stressed out, losing sleep at night. You're making plans for, maybe you haven't left yet. You might be making plans to leave this because you're getting ready for an ending and for a transformation, to let go of this and to start something new. If it's not a relationship, maybe it's a shitty job. If it's not a shitty job, maybe it's a friendship. Maybe you made a choice, that a non-romantic choice that really didn't go well. But this reads like a relationship. So let's talk about toxic behaviors with the Devil card here. Let's talk about toxicity. It could be any number of things. It could be codependency issues. It could be control issues. It could be literal abuse, physical, mental, spiritual, or otherwise. I'm not trying to trigger anybody, but that is the reality of the situation. It could be addictions, whether that be drug and alcohol, gambling, lying. It could be you ended up with somebody with narcissistic tendencies, really. It could be any number of things that could be toxic. Yeah, see, you are at your wit's end with this. You are at your wit's end, and you are looking to get with like-minded people, with people that align. Yep. But it's okay, because after the Death comes the Ace of Pentacles. New opportunities, new resources, stability, security. So, I guess people just really going through it. we'll clarify this. I don't know that we need to clarify it so much, but we can. It seems pretty straightforward. Oh, yeah. Here we have, I'm going to shuffle this back in, but the Fool and the Two of Wands slid out. Literally, the Two of Wands right here, the Fool, you know, wanted to take a new beginning or start a new beginning or take a leap of faith somewhere. Sorry. I was pre-shuffling these and dropped like several cards earlier. They're very stiff. But I'll try. I guess this reading falls in like with the timing here. Aren't we in the middle of Venus retrograde? And I've heard opinions from both sides of, you know, both ends of the spectrum. I've heard Venus retrograde is totally a fine time to start a relationship because if it's going to work, it's going to work. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. And if it does, it might get better afterwards. And then I've been hearing it is a terrible time to start new relationships because retrograde. But either way. All right. Let's see what we got on these Six of Swords and the Lovers here. We're not doing that today. We're not doing that today. Okay. Yep. Look at that. The deck just wants to barf. We got the Queen of Wands. Then over here, we got the Ten of Swords, Page of Cups. Yep. Ten of Swords, painful ending. And you're in pain, obviously. But you're looking for something new. The Queen of Wands, you were trying to stand in your courage, stand in your confidence, stand in your power. I would not encourage, you know, going directly from Ten of Swords to Page of Cups, right? You don't want to rebound right away. So, I mean, absolutely, if you're getting out of this toxic thing and you want to explore your options, absolutely explore, but test the water with your big toe. Don't jump in with both feet. I know I talked about this in a previous reading. I can't tell you which one, but because I don't remember. About how even I myself like have noticed when we get into relationships, sometimes we jump in a little bit fast and realize as we're going along that we really didn't know the person that we jumped into this with, that we were drawn by superficial and surface level things. That's what attracted you in the first place, right? And then as things went on and you realized more and more things weren't, you know, really kind of aligning, or, you know, maybe they painted themselves to be one way and then ended up being a completely different person altogether. Like you dated a fictional character by the end of it, right? You want to get out of that, obviously, right? You're leaving that. You don't want to just jump right into the next one though. Like, you want to allow yourself time to heal and allow yourself time to get to know people. Sorry, I think it's potty time for the dogs, so they're hollering in the background. But you want to take the time to get to know the next person, and you might meet somebody and you might want to give them a chance and go out on a few dates and you know, really get to talking to them, and then realize like they're nice enough as a person, as a friend, but they're not what you're looking for in a relationship. Now, if you had jumped into that with both feet, you know, then you got to go through another, you know, this is what I thought I wanted, but I don't want this. And then you're going to have all that drama. You don't want to do that. So take that for what it's worth. Three of Swords, please. Three of Pentacles. This situation is bringing to your attention, not only learning, you're going to learn a lesson from this, but it's also going to bring to you learning about what, how do I want to say it? Going through this pain and you know, you have to heal from it, and you learn a lesson and stuff, and it will bring to you like a more clear picture of what it is that you're actually after. Like I said, you know, taking your time to meet the next person, or, you know, find the new job, or whatever this situation is about, right? Whatever the reading is. This is going to help you align yourself better. It's going to make you think about, like, this is what I had, and this is where it turned into a shit show, and I didn't want that, and this is what I, you know, I don't want to end up there again. This is what I want that's different, or this is what I should have, you know, stuck with in the first place. Like, we've spoken before about setting goals and standards. You know, if you compromised on that, you know, this is going to make you realize, like, you know, I really need to stick to what I'm saying. Like, if I say this is a deal breaker, this is it, then this is it. You know what I mean? I hope that made sense. Sometimes it's so clear in my head, and then I try to verbalize it, and it's just mush. But anyway, let's go on. The Devil. Oh, the Devil. This person or situation really took a toll on your self-esteem. Took a toll on a lot of things. Made you feel like you were lacking somehow. Like, they made you feel like you weren't worth the things that you were lacking. Does that make sense? They made you feel like you weren't worth the love that you were seeking, the attention you were seeking, the money you were seeking, the salary you were seeking, the respect you were seeking. You know, you gave 100%. They said you were worth 20. They made you feel like, well, what, oh my gosh, what's wrong with me that I only deserve 20 and not 100? They really fucked with your head and your feelings, and that's not okay. That is not okay. They just really made you feel low. Just really low about yourself. One ugly person to do that to somebody. And I'm sorry. Like, I hope that comes back and bites them in the ass, y'all. Because that is not okay. But we've got the Nine of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. And the Hermit. And the Two of Cups. And so, again, like, well, that's the center. Again, like I had said, you know, with the Hermit card, you're gonna just kind of pull back a little bit. Like, pull back. God, I feel like we've done this reading before, right? pull back or really kind of assess the situation, the relationship, whatever it was, and see, like, really don't nitpick to the point where you're beating yourself up over it, but really kind of, you know, view the facts of the situation. Like, you'll be able to know, you'll remember. That's the one thing. You'll remember the first time when something was like, well, that's not right, or that's not okay. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll be able to work yourself through that and heal that, because then you're going to find yourself in Nine of Cups energy. Like, all this lack that this person made you feel, like, screw them. Screw them. And you don't need it from them. You don't need their 20. Because you're going to, if you were able to give somebody else your 100%, then you can come right over here and give it to yourself. You can fill all your cups by your damn self. You don't need some low energy, nasty person to do that for you. You can do that for you. You can do that for you. And when you do that, you're going to find something balanced. You know? Yeah. See? Once you get there, you'll find something balanced. It'll be balanced. It'll be prioritized. It'll be like everything that you hoped for, basically. I don't want to sound cheesy, corn dog, but there's that. Let's see. Which oracle should we use today? What do I got up here? Yeah, I got a bunch. Oops. Not me almost dropping stuff, y'all. We're going to try the Whispers of Healing oracle cards. I don't have my computer in here, so I don't have the guidebook, so we're going to go kind of intuitively with whatever the message is on the cards and go from there. I gotta tell you too, when somebody does you dirty like that, it's not necessary. Well, okay, so sometimes it's necessary to go to court or file reports or whatever the case may be, but it's not necessary to go out of your way to try to make sure that person gets what's coming to them for their nasty actions. You know, sometimes you just sit back and wait for them to shoot themselves in their own foot. And the best thing you can do is build yourself back up and succeed. That's really gonna chap their ass. If they really thought that they were gonna make you feel that low about yourself and then you come out on top, that is gonna burn them worse than anything else you could possibly do to them. For what that's worth. Alright, let's see what we got here. These are pretty. I like all the colors. It's like a watercolor-ish. We get a message. Please. Okay. I'm not taking card barf. Let's try this again. There we go. It wants to give us a lot. Mental repetition. Give back. Mental repetition sounds like, I don't know what the meaning in the book is. Like I said, I don't have the computer in here. But when I see the phrase mental repetition, and I see this tree, and it's kind of got nothing, and then it's kind of getting bigger and bigger, more expansive with these, yeah, see, and then receive healing. I think this reads to me like affirmations. But sometimes it seems corny to stand in front of a mirror and tell yourself nice things, but you got to do it. And if you can't do it for yourself, there's apps. There's a lot of apps. And I wish I could tell you the name of the app I use, but I can't look at my phone because that's what we're on. But everything this idiot may have told you that made you feel like less, you just, because I know it's going to play through your mind. You can't unhear nasty things that somebody has said to you in the past. Like, you can get over things that were done, but the words stick. And so what you can do is every time that pops into your head, you change their statement into something positive. Like, if they told you, oh, you're not smart enough to do that. Shit, I am the best person to do that. Oh, well, you're not pretty enough for that. Or you look better if this. I'm beautiful the way I am. You know what I'm saying? And I know it sounds kind of silly, and it is hard to do. It's really hard to reprogram your mind. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's easy. But the more you do it, the less you're going to hear what they said, and the more you're going to hear what you've been telling yourself. And that's going to make a huge difference for you. Hydrate, replenish, kindness. Be kind to yourself while you're going through healing. You know, some people get in the space of, I'm just going to go lay in my bed and I'm not going to eat or drink and I'm going to sleep for days and I hate myself. And you don't want to do that. You're going to take care of yourself. This is what your plan is. I'm like, here, I'm going to tell you what to do. You are going to take care of yourself. You're going to eat to nourish your body. You're going to drink, not to get drunk. You're going to drink to keep yourself hydrated. You're going to be kind to yourself because you need kindness after being with something like that. I can't even call that a someone at this point. Like, and if they couldn't give you the kindness you deserve, then you're going to do it. Awareness, reliable, guardian, forward movement. I feel like as you're processing this and as you're moving forward, be what I said before about dip just your big toe in the water, right? Be aware. Be aware. Make mental notes as you're meeting new people or encountering new opportunities, situations, jobs, whatever. Be aware, so that you don't get got by another one, right? Reliable, guardian, that could really mean you're divinely protected. It could really mean that there is someone in your life who is like your earthbound angel. I don't know you, so I can't tell you who your person might be. But maybe there is somebody that's in your life that is available to help you navigate this. And you should reach out to them. And forward movement. Like we had what, the Fool came out and the Two of Wands came out again. And we had Aces come out. We keep pushing forward. Don't go back. Don't go backwards. Like I said, you'll do this work, you'll heal, you'll get it. You're going to move on to better things. Like, I don't know. I just really feel like this is a repeat message, but this is what I got for you today. And I hope it helps. Decks will be linked in the description box. I'll link that website for the school in the description box. If it resonated, leave me a comment, like and subscribe, all that other stuff. Yeah, that's it. So this is what I got for you today. And it'll get better. So there's that. But stay blessed, and I'll talk to you next time.